I still can't believe that they made me like Arturo last episode. Welcome back to the channel that combines fan art and reactions. I usually have the last episode's painting done before I start the new one, so I usually have them up too. I don't know where I put... That's right, I did Stockholm already, never mind. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do Stockholm or Arturo last episode, because Stockholm had the superhero ending, and I really didn't want to paint Arturo, but I'm just now realizing I did Stockholm for episode 1, so. If you like all the fan art that I've been doing, please subscribe. That would be cool of you. If at the end of this episode you like this particular painting that I'm going to be doing, please like. And as always, comment. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what I need. Like, I'm getting the ball rolling again. It's been very, very slow since I moved into the new apartment and getting back on track and trying to restart my life after last year. But I'm getting there, and I would always like some criticism. What lights should I change? What should I do a different angle? Just help me out. Help me make this channel what it needs to be. All right, so the Casa de Papel, episode 3. Last one was good, even though the majority of it was just the gunfight in the hallway. That was like 80% of the episode. Kind of, and I'm trying to think, because even though I liked it, I can't imagine it progressing the story forward any particular way. Like, if they were still holding the place hostage when Gandia comes to, and he can say, oh, the hostages have the weapons, go in now. By the time, like, just now it's over, they've got everything back again. If Gandia wakes up, it's going to be too late. It wasn't like them dealing with that nonsense had anything to do with Marseille getting dextered. It made, I guess it kind of gave an arc to Stockholm, because the first episode they're yelling at her like, oh, there's nothing that he can do that would make you be like, oh, screw that guy. What does he have to do? Taking over, shooting the love of your life and the stepfather of your son, and all the shit he was talking. Like, that was a lot of shit talking. Even though, again, I was with him. You want to make Denver on eggs. You want him to, like, lose his mind and get freaking flamethrowered. But he was talking a lot of shit. So for her to have to listen to all that, to know that everybody's listening to it too. Like, this is your new family, and this guy is just sitting there like, oh, she used to text me. She was all about the D. I was married, and she was still all over my shit. You're a bumpkin. You're like, he talked a lot of shit. So I'm with her shooting him. Again, the way that they ended it, though, they were trying to make it look like maybe she killed him. She clearly didn't kill him. Like, when he was talking shit and he was like, you wouldn't shoot the father of your son. Like, I'd shoot you, I wouldn't kill you. That's a different story. If he had said that, if he had been like, you're not going to kill the father of your son, but you're kind of an asshole. You did shoot Denver. You've been trying to kill her whole squad this entire episode. I feel like shooting you is pretty mandatory. So funny, I started that last one without any coffee really early in the morning. I wasn't sure if I was going to be energetic enough, but La Casa just gets my blood pumping. All right, so I want to watch Doom Patrol at some point today before I go to work. So let's get La Casa episode 3 up and running. Oh, I just realized we didn't see any Berlin last episode. We heard about him. No, he's still alive. You shot him in the shoulder. No. There's no way. There's no way she killed him. No. No, they're gonna bring him back. There's no way Arturo dies. Yeah, because, like, even though he's a douche, that is the father of your son. And on top of that, the whole point is to not kill any hostages. Where's Tokyo? I was gonna say, isn't she the surgeon? Why isn't she helping? No way he dies. There's 0% chance Arturo dies right now. Well, he's already dead, but there's no way that he stays dead. Horseshit. He has to live. Yeah, he has to live for them to not all instantly die. She shot him in the heart? No. I thought it looked like it looked very much like she shot him right here. I might have to go back and rewatch this.
No podemos dejarlo morir herido.
Escúchame una cosa, este hijo de remil puta.
Yes, agreed.
Le pegaste 2 tiros, estuviste bien. Ahora te da culpa.
Yes, agreed.
Date con la conciencia tranquila. Yo ya la tengo muy sucia, lo ejecuto.
Nobody dies. Oh, she has a plan? Okay. A, it makes them look good. Say, hey. Oh, they're releasing all of okay, cool. Like, rather than punish them. Oh, he is so gonna get a book deal for this. He's gonna be so famous for I mean, he's already famous, but now he gets to be like, oh, I took over their armory, I was shooting them, I got a flamethrower, I got witnesses. The only reason that I didn't die is because I couldn't shoot the love of my life, but she shot me. She stole my child, and then she shot me.
Mientras Estocolmo veía como Arturo se debatía.
He's gonna be set for life.
Volverían a ver a Cincinnati.
Probably. And that's a really stupid time to have that realization.
Pero Benjamín tenía una hija dentro del banco. Y el profesor tenía 10.
Aww. That didn't make sense, though. The professor has 10 daughters. I get what she meant family. It's the only thing that I hate about my new apartment. No matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, there's always one fruit fly just flying around. There's nothing I can do. I've tried everything. I've never seen 2 at the same time, ever. But I'll just be sitting around doing nothing, eating dinner, watching TV, playing video games, something, and there's always one fucking fruit fly just. And if I kill that one, I'll see another one 5 minutes later. It's like they know. All right, here, hold on. Let me just put this back in the fridge. What am I missing? What's happening? Okay.
No reanimaron a nadie. Y le dispararon a sangre fría.
Ah, dirty. Dirty.
No rehenes. Lo seguía el propio Román. De eso nada, fueron ellos.
Doesn't this guy have power? Isn't he like the mayor or something? So are they just gonna tell everybody Arturo died?
Y se entere de todo y pregunte por su madre. No quiero que le digan quién.
Why? Your mom was beloved by the world. No, you for sure haven't. You've left him with monks. If you don't ever come back, I'm sure he's got millions and millions of dollars.
Con 5 años me fui derecha para mi padre y le dije, papi, el estuche de maquillaje que me encanta.
I'm all for representation, but I feel like this is unnecessary right now. There's a lot more to be talking about than, like everything about her so far is, here's what it's like being trans. And like, I get it. Like, how much representation do they get on television? Like, I guess. All right, I take it back. Just because you don't very rarely get it.
Era para el cachondeo, para que la gente se riera.
Yeah.
Mi padre era el primero que se descojonó.
Okay, all right. I take it back. I apologize.
Eso que yo no tuve.
Okay, I'm sorry. I get it.
¿Estás llamando arte a esto? Por supuesto. Estas piezas, estos objetos tienen más de 1000 años de antigüedad.
Yeah, why wouldn't they be art?
Es puro arte.
Si apenas es un trabajo de herreros.
Okay.
Piezas icónicas, extraordinarias, latinas, griegas, fenicias y las fundían para hacer copas de vino, platos. Estamos devolviendo la dignidad a este oro.
It's like half bullshit, just an excuse, but half a valid, I'm with you.
El único rehén que conoce la gente y lo medio matáis. Y además sacáis al gobernador del Banco de España.
The governor of the Bank of Spain. Gotcha.
Esperando a que Tamayo os destroce. Y lo va a hacer. Por 2 razones. Una, es un cobarde y un cabrón.
I feel like I remember hearing that she got a job in some new show. And she deserves it. She's pretty awesome. The trashy Power Ranger. Who's the trashy Power Ranger? Is that Tokyo? Is Toki the trashy Power Ranger? Arturo Roman es muerto.
Alicia Sierra ha traicionado el cuerpo de policía que representa y ahora trabaja para la banda del profesor. Actualmente se encuentra...
She, look at her. See, if she was smart, she would. Oh, they can't though. That actually, yeah. If she releases the video of her saying I captured the professor, they can be like, no. This is all part of the professor's plan. They're working together. Look, they're already together. How would she know where he is?
Que filtró los correos electrónicos sobre las torturas en Argelia. Organizó los testimonios y la difusión del falso enterramiento de Aníbal Cortés.
Come on. Come on. Join the team. Join the team. Make me like you more. Listen, I like her, okay? Even though she's the antagonist, I love her. If she joins them, I'll be so happy.
Siempre hay una salida.
Come on. They'll be rich.
En estado crítico.
But she still thinks that they're not going to be able to make it out of this. I guess she could help them, though. If he hops back on...
Cállese. Acaban de dar luz verde.
They're going in.
Esto va a ser una masacre. Van a entrar ahí dentro. Esto va a ser una masacre.
El oro ya no importa.
Cállese.
Usted está completamente condenada, no imputado por los mismos delitos.
Cállese.
La han convertido en una traidora.
Come on.
Policía, al Estado,
Come on.
a todos sus
Come on.
compañeros y de ellos se regresa. Y nadie la va a librar.
Smack.
Cállese, necesito pensar.
No.
Ahora no.
What did I say last episode? Last episode. If this is your first time watching the channel, hi, what's up? This is what I said last episode. How has she not like gone into labor doing all this? She's doing like ninja fights and freaking dextering people. She looks like she's about to pop. It didn't even occur to me this episode though, when like, she's losing her shit and I'm like, they're ramping up to something. I thought she was just gonna hit him. Didn't even occur to me.
Vamos a imprimir 2.400 millones de pavos. Así, piqui, 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 piqui.
Every time he laughs. I love Denver. I have so much love for these characters, like legitimately. There's not a lot of shows that I get like legitimate love. Okay, let's see. Firefly, obviously. Lost, obviously. I want to say Hannibal, but I don't know if it's love. Hannibal's more of just like a quiet awe. Like, I love Will. That's about it. I guess I do love Hannibal, too. Is this why she wasn't in the first one? I will get you. I thought that they just left her out of the first heist. I didn't know that they brought her on and then kicked her out.
Así que buenas noches.
I'm trying to think what other shows I have love for the characters. Like Person of Interest, I love with all my heart. I can't say like I just there's something about my I don't want to say relationship, but there's something about the way that I feel about these particular characters. Where there's just like it's such a family kind of vibe.
Sin el profesor fuera nos sentíamos huérfanos.
Like Person of Interest, I love all those characters, but I don't feel like Root and Shaw. I don't feel like they're family. BoJack Horseman, I have legitimate love for the characters.
Esa atmósfera. Estoy respirando aquí ahora.
But we're fixing that right now. Boosh! Family.
Tierra va por libre. ¿Saben lo que eso significa?
She's gonna join us. Come on.
El profesor no cayó, hermano. Está jugando su propio partido y que lo puede ganar.
Es una loca rabiosa, traicionada por los suyos.
Uh-huh.
La han echado a los leones.
Uh-huh. She'll join
Ya
us.
sabe que el profesor no es el mayor de sus enemigos.
Come on, you have to let them go.
¡Eres matrona!
He's like the smartest human being in the world. Of course he knows what to do.
Ding, 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 ding. El oso volcán. La vamos a perder.
We doubt ourselves. Okay. Hey, I said in the first episode that the Give Palermo a Second Chance fan club is over with me. This is a good... This is a good Jeff Winger speech.
These drug runners aren't going to execute Pierce because he's racist. It's a locomotive that runs on us.
I feel like that's why they're family to me. Like, they're always like such the underdogs. Even though they know what's going on. Like, they're the underdogs that get it done. I'm always about underdogs that get it done. Mass Effect. The Expanse. Love for those characters.
Muy bien.
El Profesor's in my top 10. El Profesor's in my top 10 characters of all time. That's why I wanted to be all spiffy with the final one from last season. And I hate that one. I feel like I didn't do him justice. The rest of these are pretty cool, though. Come on, look at those. Come on. Come on. Subscribe. For you, the one that was that skipped the beginning and skipped the end, look at these. You should probably like and subscribe because look at this. Look at this. What other channel gives you this? None. None. Is there another reaction channel that's also an art channel? Oh, welcome to the spectacle of life. I should have known. I saw that was the title of the episode. I should have known that has to do with her giving birth. I'm stupid. I'm telling you, man, this show just does it for me. I don't care about any of the dumb shit. I feel it. This is the episode that everything comes back.
Pero al menos alguien que sepamos que no nos va a denunciar.
I miss you, buddy. That might be the picture right there. I haven't done one of Moscow yet. I was saying in the first episode that I want to make sure that I get one of these for everybody in the OG gang that already died. I've already got Berlin, but he's still in the show. Did any of you ever watch the Jackie Chan Adventures or like the Men in Black cartoon? I don't know why. I feel like that's the vibe that I got from this one.
Es un golpe grande, pero está calculado al milímetro, te lo juro.
The only one that I didn't really like was Tokyo. Oh yeah, where's... I threw the Gandia one last time. Oh, there he is. I totally forgot about putting this one up.
¿Es feliz? Yo no había visto a mi hija feliz nunca.
No, I don't want to cover Tokyo with this piece of shit. Killing my baby.
Como decís, no me la vais a cuidar, coño.
Jamín, mira, yo he ido con Julia a muerte toda mi vida y así voy a seguir, a muerte.
Vámonos de aquí.
Is this why she has to... That makes sense. Because they called him, and now it can be traced to her. Aww.
Esta llamada es irreversible. Intente pensar con claridad.
Don't do it.
Un momento, por favor.
Don't do it. Come on. Come on, Alicia. Come on. You know you're going to. You know you're going to. Come on. You're killing me.
En este momento estamos en el mismo lugar, somos iguales.
Usted y yo no somos iguales, pedazo de mierda.
Yes, you are.
Para delinquir y yo para evitarlo.
But you broke the law to do it. You've gone rogue. I mean, I guess, like, if she managed to pull this off, she's not going to. She's 100% going to join them. But if she did pull this off, yo, I captured the professor and saved the day while also giving birth to myself because they all lied about me.
Y no voy a perder a mi puto país por tu culpa, cabrón.
Le ha traicionado Tamayo, no yo.
Is he wrong, though? The team. This fucking dude. Well, obviously. Okay. They're not surprised by it. They're just like, gotcha. Fucking Gandia. How you guys doing? How's your day?
Es más, igual es tentar demasiado la suerte.
I mean, yes, obviously you are. That was the whole point. Hey, we pulled off the biggest bank heist in history. Let's do it again. You're obviously pushing your luck too far.
Entonces me gustaría darte un beso.
That's fair.
El primero.
No será la primera vez.
But you guys broke up.
Por eso me llaman así.
Yo quiero darte otro primero.
sorpresas que se dan las parejas cuando se reconcilian.
You almost had it. No. He should have said what I said. I feel like she's gonna turn him down. Oh, I take it back. I still think that my thing was slicker. Like, yeah, but we broke up. So now if I give you a kiss, it's gonna be our first kiss of not being together. She looks like Chelsea Peretti. Oh, he's part of the squad too? Didn't he need... I thought he needed a neurosurgeon. Didn't he need a neurosurgeon, and didn't he get blasted with like an entire thing of fentanyl to the face like 30 minutes ago? Look at Gina over here. I just watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the first time. I watched like 8 seasons of it in like a month.
En la Guerra Mundial Berlín ardió, cojones, y nadie dijo, ese barrio no lo bombardeéis, que es muy bonito.
Ahí dentro hay cuadros de Goya.
They're like, yo, we like this guy.
Entraremos volando ese puto artesonado.
Come on.
No hay otra manera. Y hay que hacerlo ya. Tiene que soltarme.
I don't know how this didn't occur to me, though. I'm so stupid. I'm usually so good at being able to pick up on what's going to happen. She captures him, gives birth, and needs to let him go to give birth. That's like, of course. That is so obvious what was going to happen. I don't understand how I didn't see that. I'm not gonna lie, Tokyo's kind of doing it for me this season. Like, everybody always talks about how Tokyo's the hottest one when I talk to them about Money Heist, and I'm always like, yo, Nairobi's my girl. But I don't know, now that she's not in the show anymore, I guess I like Tokyo a little bit more. Plus, again, I saw Tokyo with long hair, and my god. My god. Ursula Cabrera? She looks just like Gina. Hey, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go kill everybody. That song gets me hyped. Oh my god. I want to hear what the professor would do right now. It's driving me nuts. Like, come on. Come on. Mm-hmm. And look, he could go to his team first. He should go to his team first. But that's my guy. He's like, yo, the army's about to murder my entire squad, but I need to prove to you that I'm on your side, and I'm not going to be responsible for a baby dying. It's my guy. Oh, they got the grappling hooks. Look at the size of this dude. My god. That dude looks like he could punch through concrete. Him and Helsinki are gonna have a friggin' beef brawl, aren't they? I can see that happening. Some Vin Diesel The Rock shit. Some Armstrong Sid shit. Respectable muscles! Nasty. 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 Yo, not gonna lie, that was pretty nasty. We haven't even heard anything out of his squad yet. We heard them singing, going like this, and laughing. That's the extent. Look at the size of that guy. That's a cool shot. Yo! Yo. Come on, Gandia. Gandia has more plot armor than anyone I've ever seen in television. Whenever anyone says anything about plot armor, I'm gonna bring up Gandia. That dude is a straight Terminator. There's just nothing you can do to slow him down. Hey, he has nerve damage and we just blasted him with fentanyl. People die on fentanyl every single day. This guy got a friggin' smoke grenade of it to the face. Like, this should be ridiculous. This should be a ridiculous situation. But I'm here. I'm here for it. Pregnant, disgraced detective finds the mastermind of a bank heist. The bank heist mastermind has to help her give birth because her water breaks while she's interrogating them. That should be absolutely ridiculous. Don't end the episode here. Don't you dare. Don't you dare end the episode here. Baby! Baby! Damn. I bet Tamayo's thinking twice about that now. Unless they're gonna say that that was them. But you saw... No, there's no way. You saw the army go in and all of a sudden there's a giant explosion. Fuck! I only wanted to watch this episode and then watch Doom Patrol. But I knew that was gonna be the end of the episode. Damn it! I don't have to go to work for 5 more hours. Damn it. I really wanted to watch Doom Patrol. Okay. Maybe after I get done talking about this episode. Maybe after I get done talking about the episode. I will have... My hype will have calmed down and I will watch Doom Patrol after. So first off... I might do 2. I'm so mad that episode ended there. Didn't they tell Helsinki to go to the freaking library? Why was he still building a trench? Was he building a trench in the library? I couldn't tell. I just saw the stupid thing for next episode and it said Helsinki's life is in danger. I'm like, God damn it, Helsinki! It took me like this here. Oh, no! No! Everything is fallen. So Gandhi is on the new squad. Was Gandhi was he? No, because Sagasta was introducing everybody to Gandhi. I was gonna say, was Gandhi on Sagasta's squad back in the day? So Gandhi is on Sagasta's squad. We got he looked kind of mousy at first, and I thought he was gonna be like the cool like. I figured he was the bomb dude. Like he reminded me of Frenchie from The Boys, but he was getting his hair shaved in the middle of the whole. I feel like he could have done that earlier. Got Beefcake. How does that guy move? That guy looks like he eats rocks. Chelsea Peretti with the shaved head. She looks cool. She looks super fucking cool. And I think there was like 2 or 3 more, but I could barely see him. There was the one dude with the long hair. I think I saw him rolling a cigarette or a joint. I don't know if weed's legal in Spain. But that whole... It's pretty nasty. Like when they did that at the end of Daredevil season 2 episode 9, I think it was. When the hand does it, I think they looked cooler here. I guess they had the guns, they were going out. I hate Tamayo for what he's doing, but again, it is the smart maneuver. Hey, Arturo might die. We're gonna say that the other 2 that got killed, that was because of them. We're gonna say this, we're gonna say that. Fuck these guys, we're gonna lie about everything. And then, you know, oh, there's priceless treasures. We can't, like, you know what? I don't give a shit. We're blowing up the roof. You could see that. You could see all. I can't tell if, because you know how he's so freaking Tamayo is so weaselly that I can't imagine the freaking Sagasta's squad like respecting him. So I can't tell if that laughter that they gave was them like, hey, this guy's kind of cool, or if they're like, yeah, this jackass. At least he's on our side, but this jackass. Now Alicia, there's nothing Alicia can do. Alicia's not gonna freaking single-handedly take down all 3 of them after giving birth. Even if she still wanted to, which I don't think she does. I think she's gonna want to be on their side now. Because that video means nothing now, because they're all free. And she freed them. She could have called the hospital and been like, yo, like, I'm gonna prove my innocence. She could have. I wonder why she didn't. She could have called Tamayo and been like, yo, like, you lied about me, but I've got everybody here. I'm gonna send out this video proving that I'm the one that captured them. I need to get to a hospital, so send the hospital, send the crew, here's the professor, here's all this shit. I feel like there was a reason why she couldn't have done that. I feel like Tamayo still would have found a way to been like, nah. She just, like, for her to finally, like, when she was out of options after a certain point. Like, it had to happen then and there. Waiting for an ambulance to arrive might have been too long. Don't get me wrong, she's on the squad, so that's all I care about. I want her on the squad so bad. She would be a welcome addition to, oh no, she can't be part of the squad. She shot Nairobi. Damn it. I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to think whether or not, let me know in the comments. Do you think there's a road for Alicia to take from here on out where if the squad makes it out of this alive, El Profesor could be like, hey guys, so here's the deal. She's kind of on the team now. And have them accept her after a point. Of course there's gonna be she's kind of the reason that Nairobi, she shot, I mean, she didn't kill Nairobi. Gandia killed Nairobi. And I'm trying to remember, did she send Gandia in? It was Tamayo, I think, that was the one that was like, yeah, kill him, whatever, I don't care. She might have had a hand in it. Because but at the same time, Palermo is kind of directly responsible for Nairobi dying. I'm surprised they forgave him already. Like, for all intents and purposes, Palermo's the reason. Look, that's why he's not up here right now. For all intents and purposes, Palermo is one of the primary causes of Nairobi being dead. So even though Alicia used Nairobi's kid against her to shoot her, which is dirty, and she tortured. I forgot she tortured Rio. But still, I feel like if she helps them out from here on out, I guess El Profesor could keep her. He could tell the squad, all right, yo, check this out. She's on our team now. None of you are ever gonna have to see her. All right. After this, I'm gonna give her a bunch of money out of my cut. I don't care about the money. I'm already set for life. I'm gonna give her money out of my cut. We're gonna help her relocate. You're never gonna have to see her. You're never gonna have to worry about her. But I am going to help her and her baby. I just delivered her baby. I'm responsible for this baby's life now. I gave birth to it. I helped give birth to it. I want this baby to have a good life. She got screwed by her people. I know she shot Nairobi. I know she freaking tortured Rio. I know she's done everything possible to screw us. I know that, there's a million reasons for you to hate her. I totally get that, but I'm the professor and I say we help her from here on out. So here's what we're gonna do. She's gonna be on backup. She's gonna help because she's gonna give us information. We're gonna find stuff out. She's gonna help us get around stuff. She knows Sagasta. When Sagasta showed up, she seemed like she knew who he was, so maybe she's got the inside info on Sagasta. Like, okay, here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go here. He's gonna do this. That's his squad. He's got this for a weakness. He's got that for a weakness. And then I'm gonna give them some money, and they're gonna bounce. All right, that's what I think is gonna happen. That's the only way that I can see this working, because I really can't imagine the squad being okay with her being on the team. Like, if they ever have to be in her presence, like, none of the dudes are gonna hit her, but I can see Tokyo bitch slapping her real quick. I'm gonna say that. I feel like at some point before this is over, even if everybody comes to terms with her and everything, Tokyo is still gonna smack her real hard. Maybe punch her. I mean, she just gave birth. The baby needs milk. You can't. I mean, I guess she did use Nairobi's baby against her, though. That's a tough one. I can't, that's all I can think about right now. Moscow and Denver. When they flash back to them calling Benjamin, when they flash back to them calling him, that's before the first heist, obviously, because Moscow's still alive. But Manila was at the compound, so I'm guessing at some point they brought her on, then they got nervous about her being there, but they said, no, we're still gonna do it, but we need to let Benjamin know, which is stupid. So I'm guessing that because they made because too many people looked at them. There's no, the way that the camera focused on all the bystanders in the cafe or whatever, when Rio was like, I swear to God, on my life, I will make sure she does not die. Like, I'm assuming that one of them called up the cops and they were like, yo, there was this dude on the phone saying, I promise I won't let her die. She probably should probably see who they were calling, and then they're gonna find out that it was Benjamin, and then because of that, they're gonna have Manila. Like, there's gonna be a connection there. There's gonna be some connection where El Profesor is gonna be like, no, the police know about her. They're looking for her now. We need to make sure that they don't know any of us when we pull this shit off. So I'm gonna assume that's why Manila wasn't in the first heist. And I do kind of like that they're backpedaling why. Like, if she was good enough to be on this heist, why wouldn't they have brought her onto the first heist? They did, but they kicked her out halfway through. I miss Nairobi. I was thinking how, like, we even had, like, when she was still alive, we got flashbacks with her. You know, her asking the professor to be a father of her baby. You know, all, I guess her with the sunflower and all that. Like, we haven't even gotten, like, I haven't seen her. Like, Berlin is dead, but we at least get flashbacks with him. I would love to see a flashback of Nairobi. I miss her so much. Alba Flores. I don't know what happens to Helsinki though, but yeah, I do feel that must watch next episode. I do feel that starting to subside a little bit. I do want to watch Doom Patrol, so. I feel like I've yapped quite an extensive amount. So we're gonna go, you can already start to see. That's another one of the main reasons I wanted to do this earlier, was before the sun starts blasting through that window, because I don't have a curtain on it yet. That's why this actually comes in handy. Blocks out the light. Before that happens, I wanted to start recording some of this. So I'm gonna heat up the rest of my coffee. I'm gonna put the Doom Patrol things up there. If you want to watch Doom Patrol Season 3, baby! I'll see you guys around. I'll probably watch 4 and 5 probably tomorrow. I feel like this coffee's starting to kick in, so let me clean up a little bit, try to get some of this energy out, because this show got me too high. The show plus the coffee, my heart's just like, all right. Thank you guys for coming by. I'll see you next time. I gotta start coming up with a freaking catchphrase. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this artwork from this episode. It was cool. I enjoyed making it. I do a piece of fan art for all my reactions, so if you'd like to see more artwork from different shows, check out the rest of my channel. Thanks for stopping by the bar.